Heartland is the show that I've been watching for the longest time. It is heartwarming, has amazing characters, and a natural atmosphere to die for. Honestly, over the years I haven't met with a single soul who watched Heartland and didn't like it. However, I met a lot of people who love Heartland but were clueless about the series in general. So in today's video, I'll share all the must-know facts about Heartland. Let's dive in. First off, let's talk about Heartland's filming locations. We all know that the show's scenery is iconic, so knowing more about these spots is a must. The famous barn and ranch house, they're part of a real working cattle ranch in Millerville, Alberta. Yep, Heartland Ranch is a legit, active ranch with nearly 100 years of history. Sadly, it's privately owned, so only the Heartland cast and crew get access, but don't worry, you can still visit other filming spots in Millerville like Maggie's Diner, Tack, and Feed in High River, Alberta, just a 30-minute drive from Calgary. While Maggie's isn't a real diner, you can peek through the windows and see the iconic set. I'm sure Alberta has real diners just as cozy. Can't wait to visit someday. And get this, those indoor scenes at the ranch or vet clinic, totally filmed in a Calgary studio? Mind blown, right? Plus, did you know Brokeback Mountain inspired Heartland's Alberta setting? When I first found out about this, my mind was blown. Originally, Heartland was going to be filmed in Quebec, but after meeting with 724 Films, who co-produced Brokeback Mountain, CBC execs chose Alberta instead. Since then, Heartland has been a huge boost to Alberta's economy. Go Alberta! Now let's talk about the horses, because what is Heartland without them? John Scott, the head wrangler, coordinates all the horse scenes and provides the horses cattle tack and even some filming locations. All the horses come from one household. And yes, they've been using the same horse named Stormy to play Spartan for almost 20 years. We've literally watched him grow up on screen. We all know the Heartland actors are talented, but did you know some are also directors? Michelle Morgan and Chris Potter have both directed episodes of the show. Michelle made her directorial debut in season 14, episode 9, Find Me in the Dark, and Chris has directed 23 episodes, many of which are fan favorites. I know a lot of you are wondering if Amber Marshall and Graham Wardle ever had a real-life romance. Their on-screen chemistry was so good, it's hard to believe they didn't. But nope, they never dated. Instead, they focused on their friendship, which is still strong today. Even though Wardle isn't on Heartland anymore, he and Amber are still best friends, and she's a regular guest on his spiritual podcast, Time Has Come. And what about Sean Johnston? Funny enough, Sean was actually too young for the role of Jack the Grandpa. In fact, he was in his 40s when he auditioned, like he's 65 today. And here's something wild. Even though Jack and Tim are supposed to have over a decade of age difference on the show, in real life, Sean and Chris Potter are only 2 years apart. Isn't that crazy? Let me know if you were surprised to find out any of these facts. I can't wait to hear more of your thoughts on the show. Thank you so much for watching. See you soon.